So I am at my 4-week post-op, and I thought instead of just doing you like a regular, like sitting in front of the camera video, I am going to show you what my life has been like since post-op, or since the operation. I guess it's all post-op after this. And one of those things is, I don't know if it's like a nesting type of thing, but I am obsessed with just like getting my house organized. And one of the things that I've been doing is looking at my spices and, you know, thinking there's a lot of stuff I don't need. And that's a big part of what I'm doing. Clothes that I don't need, soon it'll be clothes I can't fit in because they're too big. Well, I guess I can fit in it, but a lot more in it. He's like, why are you not paying attention to me? So anyway, I have been going on Amazon, going to Home Goods, just like looking for things to organize my house. And I've actually done more purchasing than organizing. So now I'm going to tell you about my post-op while I'm showing you how to organize my cabinet. Or your cabinet for spices, and basically like looking at things, getting rid of dupes, things that have expired, all of that kind of stuff. The first thing I did is just to maximize the space, which you want to do with anything. And I got this thing from Amazon. I'll put a link if you're interested. And it's just a 12 bottle spice steps thing. So that's the box, and here's what it looks like. There's like no setup. This thing just comes up and down. So I like that. As far as like 12, I mean, you know, it's not like I'm using all one brand, so I don't know what we're gonna get out of that. So here is my spice cabinet. So first, I'm just gonna take down everything and do piles of what is expired and what's not. These two I know aren't because I just bought them. I got this one, herb brown butter mashed potato seasoning for my instant mashed potatoes. It's been really good. And then the honey maple squash spice. This I did for butternut squash now that I'm in my soft foods. So that's really been nice. And then maybe just, as they say, do piles of like things. So all the salts, all the extracts and those sorts of things all together, and then generic spices together. So anyway, like I said, it's my 4th week post-op. I just started, yesterday was Thanksgiving. I had tilapia for the first time since my surgery. So that's really been my first type of meat. Ground allspice expired. So, you know, try not to have any personal feelings about any of these things. Which is actually going to be hard if this one back here is expired. Columbia. This is a restaurant in the college or the city where my college is, in St. Augustine. There's no expiration date, and it still has a thing, so I'm going to keep this. I need to figure out a way to use it too. So anyway, like I said, yesterday for my Thanksgiving dinner, I had Thanksgiving tilapia and butternut squash, and it was really good. I plated about 2.5 ounces of tilapia and 1.5 ounces of butternut squash, because I'm supposed to get to that 4-ounce stage. And you know, some things are easier than others. I wasn't able to finish it, so I'm gonna have the leftover tilapia tonight. This is open, so probably get rid of those types of things. Well, best by December 2017, so we can get rid of that anyway. Let me close it so it doesn't make a mess if I drop it. And I wasn't able to finish it all, the tilapia and butternut squash. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So I'm gonna have that tonight. But generally for breakfast, I've been sticking with cottage cheese and that sort of thing. These little ones, it's hard to find expiration date. Unless it can't be 12. No, it's not 12. So maybe better to be safe than sorry, especially cream of tartar, because that's one, it's like a thing that you use for whipped cream or frosting or something. I can't remember. Egg whites, that's what it is, egg whites. So probably if it's gone bad, it's not gonna work. So that one I'll probably trash. Gosh, why do they make it so hard to see it? I mean, you think they'd want it like pretty prominent so that you would buy more stuff. They make it so hard to find. Oh, this is my birthday of this year, which means it is expired. Sorry, chili powder. Gosh. I know I got this as like a free gift with like pots and pans, and I don't even know how long ago those pots and pans were, so I'm not even bothered looking for that. I know that is expired. So anyway, back to what I'm eating. For breakfast, cottage cheese. I've been adding like a tablespoon of preserves, like apricot or strawberry preserves. It's kind of like those breakstones, you know, where it has like little stuff on the side and you like fold it over. But I think those might have too much sugar because I'm really super tired afterwards. I think that's the dumping, which is like the worst term ever. And I might need to stop that because my, you know, I'm still under 400 to 500 calories and my weight loss has kind of stumbled or plateaued. I say plateaued, but like for the last 3 days. Because it's such a high, like losing 25 pounds within 3 weeks, and you want it to keep going, and obviously it's not going to keep going like at that pace. So I actually have gained a pound, and I'm like so not into it. And so now I'm looking at every little thing, like what could it have been? And so I need to, I think, get rid of the sugar, dump the sugar, that extra sugar from the jam, which is really nice with the cottage cheese, but the cottage cheese is enough. I'll just have a little bit more cottage cheese. And I'm having like 2 ounces, so that's pretty normal. Even though now I'm supposed to, I think, work up to half a cup, which is about 4 ounces. And I've had, you know, like half a slice of toast and, you know, maybe a little, got these little packets of avocado or guacamole, like mild guacamole, which is basically just avocado with some garlic and salt. And that's good. That was actually my first avocado toast ever. I'm like so not a millennial. But, you know, I kind of don't want to add carbs, just because I got that, you know, keto life in my mind. But we'll see. You know, I just want to get the scale moving, and regardless of like carbs and all of that stuff, I think just taking out the sugar from the jam is probably going to be good. For dinner or for lunch, I've been having tuna fish and mayonnaise. That's a new development from week 4, is the tuna fish and a little bit of mayonnaise. A little 2015. I don't think that 2013. How low can we go? I don't think that. I think I'm probably having too much mayo, but tuna fish is just so dry that I can't have it on its own. I mean, my program says I can add a little bit of mayonnaise, so I don't know what they consider a little bit. I mean, to me, I almost need like a tablespoon for, you know, 2 ounces of tuna, and that's probably, I'm guessing, too much. So I'm, you know, I've been adding some like mustard aioli from Trader Joe's. It's only 10 calories per teaspoon. So I think that's probably a good way to cut the mayonnaise. It's just that I don't like mustard. So I don't want to add too much of it. Bay leaves. I mean, you know, it's so hard because things expire, but like this still smells like bay leaves. I mean, I think my mom gave me this. It's labeled very nicely, so I think this is probably from Mother. But what was I saying? Oh, my mayonnaise. I don't like, you know, mustard. So we'll see. You know, I just need to, you know, bite the bullet and do it. Oh my gosh, I hope this fits. Okay, it fits. That would have been awful if I did all that work. So I think the general principle is you want to have what you use the most often in the front. So extracts, I don't really use that often. So I think I'm gonna put my extracts in the back. This orange is totally empty. So don't just look at expiration date. Also look and see if it's empty. Vanilla. Oh, you know what? It's so funny. Like, I want it to look pretty also, and I got all of these from Amazon when they were on sale. Or I think it was just, I don't know if they were on sale, but it was like a way to get several at once. There's 2 maples. I don't know why I have 2. I think I'm not gonna take up valuable real estate with one that's not open. So I'll put this maple up here and my vanilla there. So I don't think I use those as often. So then let's see the other things that maybe I use more than extracts, but not as often as, you know, salt and all that. That's probably going to be like everything bagel type of things. Unfortunately, it covers it, but you know, there's not much you can do about that. Probably like all these random things, like onion salt, everything bagel. I'm not going to use any of the tall stuff. Onion powder. So likes with likes. Garlic ranch. And then my Italian stuff. I'm Italian, so I'm probably going to use that a little bit more. There's my basil. I mean, if I were like totally gung-ho, I would probably put everything into matching things, but I don't have time for that. So this one I can only get about 3, but as you can see, I mean, I've gotten more than 12, I think, already. So that's pretty good. I have cinnamon. I don't use cinnamon. I don't like cinnamon, to be honest. I think I'll put the cinnamon. You know what? I'm gonna put the cinnamon behind the vanilla. That way I don't have to take up, because the extract is a lot skinnier. And that way I don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Got a Molly McButter. My sister got me the Molly McButter for my birthday because I was really looking for it for mashed potatoes. Okay, so the most common things. That's garlic, baby. Garlic is my salt. Okay. What else? I'll put these new ones I just bought because they're pretty and they taste really good. Put those up front. And then I have all this tall stuff. This is sour cream and onion. They used to make Molly McButter sour cream and onion. That's what I was asking my sister for. And she couldn't find it. And then we basically realized they don't make it anymore. Put that back up. This is actually a vial of gold stars that I use for butterbeer fudge, you know, from Harry Potter. So now I'm gonna put the tall stuff, I think, just on the side. Lowry's, gotta have seasoned salt. For my literal favorite food is Chex Mix, homemade Chex Mix. It's so good. That's basically all I use seasoned salt for. Parsley. Put the bay leaves. I don't know how often I use a bay leaf. Those are for stews. Stews and things like that. This is a nut and spice blend I got from Trader Joe's. You're supposed to like put it in olive oil and, you know, sop up bread. I obviously don't do that. But it's also a good coating for like fish and chicken. And it has almonds, sesame seeds, fennel seeds, coriander, anise seeds, anise, I don't know, and salt. I actually liked it for the almond. I don't like fennel. At least I don't think I like fennel. Let me smell it again. I know I've used it once. Okay, good. Yeah, but I mean, you can see there's almond chunks. So it's a really good coating for like just the top of fish or something. So that's pretty squat. So I'm gonna put it in the front. And then lime and cilantro, salt-free. This one's pretty tall. Oh, but it smells so good. I think I use this in guacamole. Yum. Put that there. And just chocolate sea salt and pear caramel tea that I got from the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Now, I have a tea thing in my pantry, so I think I probably should put that there because I have not used this, and obviously if I'm looking for tea, I'm going over to my pantry, and maybe that's why this has never been used. So I'll be right back in a second. By the way, I cannot wait to organize my pantry. I mean, it's pretty organized and like stuff is all together, but I use it so much for storage than food because I prefer fresh food. but I just want to make it a little bit more organized. So that's that. I mean, I think I probably am gonna need a step stool for all this stuff on top. There's really not that much. It's just baking stuff. Sprinkles, more sprinkles. You'd think I have kids or something. I don't know why I have all this stuff. But I would love to just have like a bin. This says sunflower seeds. Yeah, there's no sunflower seeds in it. My mom loves these little containers. Yeah, so I'll probably get a little bin, or else move. I know I have sprinkles and things in the pantry. So I might put that all together, either up here or somewhere else. I'll show you what it looks like. As you can see, there's still plenty of room. There's a crock pot, then all this like sprinkle and baking stuff. The baking soda and baking powder I use more in the cans of things. There's the dog. I use more. Oh, there's another sprinkle. My gold. Yeah, all that gold stuff was from when I was doing the Harry Potter stuff. And then that's where I just put random things, as you can see. So that's it. Less than 20 minutes. I have lots of things. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things to throw away. Oh, I forgot my favorite thing, truffle salt. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is just salt. Because it's like what goes in everything for me. Anyway, that's that. I also got these things from Amazon. They're 2 tables. They're like nesting tables. I think these are going to be for the pantry so that I can double up on like canned stuff. Because the shelves are pretty high, but most things only go up like 6 inches. So that will probably be another video since I'm already getting pretty long on this one. So anyway, that's my 4-week post-op and my spice organization / clean out. Down 25 pounds. Hopefully the next time I see you, the scale will start moving again. Actually, I should say down 24 pounds because it was 25, but I gained a pound over the last like couple days. So I'm not happy about that. But, you know, everybody keeps saying you can't just rely on these, you know, bumps because it's a marathon and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, it sucks because you get through, you know, you go through those 2 weeks of every day being lower and lower and lower. And then when it's not, it sucks. But anyway, I'm in here for the long haul and I'll see you next time.